Okay, so here we are. We're back to the main menu. This is part two of the introduction to the Order Room database. So now we're going to go ahead and check out the training area. Here we got two forms right now. You got the training data, which is going to have track all the personnel that you have. And what you have down here is you got your APFT. So you can open this up. You can input all your APFT information, and you can do that as many times as you want. So if you got new APFT, all you gotta do is when you're on this tab, you click new APFT, and then you can put more in, and then you see it'll automatically add that information down here. Okay, and then you can check your reports. You see your APFT report. So first platoon had 25 people in it, and then all their information's right there. Here you got APFTs that are due. This will show you all the personnel, and it'll show you the month since their last APFT. APFT failures, and then a blank tracker, just so if you're going to give a PT test, it'll automatically print everybody's information out into a convenient form. That way you can just take it down there and write in the information. Here you got an ATARS tracker, so you have all the information that you need to track for personnel that have been entered into ATARS. Then you got your ATARS report. So ALC, bullet, whatever you got, you can just go ahead and track all that information on these reports, and they'll categorize it by what they're going to. Here you have ranges, so you can input all the information, range, whatever range type. You can add more, the date, if they qualified or not, and then whether or not that record's active. Because once you add input a new range, you obviously want to go back and make this one inactive. Then you have a ranges report. It shows you by the range type how many personnel actually qualify with that weapon, and then just information on last time they went to the range, etc. Then you have ranges due, again month since last range. Then range failures. Here you have NBC. You can open up the information, qualify when they did their qualification, etc. NBC due. It's going to show you the month since the last NBC that they did. NBC failures. And really, that's all there really is to it right now. Obviously, if you have more information for training, just like the other areas that we're covering, NBC, etc., when you purchase this database, this is your chance to come back to us and let us know what you would like in it. It needs to be something that's beneficial to everybody, though. It's got to be a solution that fits all. It can't just be, we can't just add stuff in here to customize it to one company. It has to be something that's going to be beneficial to everybody, because that's the overall goal. And I'm sure there's plenty of information that you have that would be beneficial to everybody else as well. And right here we have training schedule. Here you have your weekly training schedule. The great thing about this is you put in as many weeks as you want, and then over here you're going to input the training schedule itself. So if I was to click right here, it gives me the training date, the from and time, and all the information that goes on the training schedule. Now when I print the training schedules, it's going to be a nice convenient information. Week 1 to go Monday through Friday gives me all that information, and then we go over here to week 2, and then you can see right here it looks like week 2 is going to carry over, and it's going to keep everything grouped. So it might be 2 pages because you have a lot of information, but it keeps everything grouped, so you can just print out those two weeks, etc. And then down further below, you have the mandatory training events. So like right here you have code of conduct, and you can input in all the mandatory training that might be required. Then we got the arms room. Keeps up with your equipment inventory for the arms room. Got the TM number, fault. This is the equipment maintenance area right here. So if this particular weapon with this serial number was that there's something wrong with it, you can keep up equipment maintenance track on it. Okay, then you can see this report right here. These are all the weapons that might be at any given time being repaired. You have your weapons MAL, master authorization list, gives you the weapon number, the total, and who's assigned that weapon. You have unissued weapons, so you can print out whoever doesn't have a weapon, or print unissued weapons so you can pass them out. You have your current card, so you can print out that current individual's information. Then you have all cards, so you can print out all the cards. PMCS report, month since last PMCS. AAE control sheet, so ammunition that gets handed out. And then right here you can do a serial lookup, so you can look up whatever serial number you want to find. Here you got the NBC. Right now all we have is the CDE, so if you go in here, and obviously you've seen on training, we're keeping some information about training on for NBC as well. Here you have the CDE, and you can do an NSN lookup. You can add all the NSNs that you need to, and then you can print your CDE report. Gives you the equipment type, what falls under there, etc. Supply, got barracks authorizations. So here you would input all your building numbers, the address, etc. You can print out the barracks building and rooms. So they give you the building number, total rooms is 12, and then all the room numbers that falls in there and the capacity that that building can hold. Here you have the barracks room assignment. So here you put in who's going to go into that room. So if I want to do a building lookup, let's say building 460, then it's going to pull up building 460, room 201, or excuse me, it's pulling up building number 201, room 208, and it tells you the capacity is 3. And then right here, if I know that capacity is 3, then I can go down and I can input the soldier's name, and it's going to keep on, see how right there, so I can add more in there. And once I get to 3, because I know my capacity is 3, I'm not going to add any more in, obviously. And then I can also go and view vacancies. So when somebody comes in process, I can look at this building number and I can tell whether or not that room is a male or female room. And I can just go back and put that soldier in that room. Then you got key control. If I want to, I can do a key number lookup. I can go say this individual right here. I can see their keys that they have. And then I can also look at unissued keys as well. Then we can do by owner. So we can see who has what keys. By number. Inventory due. So since the last inventory was done on that key. And then any unissued keys that I might have, I can print that out as well. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here, and then I'm going to do one more intro. We'll have an intro number 3 just to show the remaining functions of this database. Alright, thanks.